Welcome everybody, welcome to BiteSize Pilates, and we are going to be doing our BiteSize Pilates Extra today, which means we have our regular 15 minutes and then at the end we're going to have a super treat for Fridays, so a 10-minute relaxation. So I hope you've got a comfy place to lie or sit and you've got a blanket if you're cool, although to be honest I am proper warm now in here. That's the advantage of a conservatory, isn't it? So things you need. You probably find a cushion will be helpful, and if you can, get yourself some kind of belt or band. So we'll be a couple of minutes yet, so if you want to just pop out, a tea towel would do, and we're going to use them to loop round our leg to help increase our stretch. So it's just, literally I just took this on the back of the door, so if you can find one of those that will be great. And today's class is going to be a real stretch focus, and we're going to focus particularly on areas of the body that a lot of us do struggle a little bit with. Hello Jean, good morning. Who else was that I missed? Morning Beth, good morning Jim, Jean and Christina and Alison and Veronica and Ruth and Carolyn. Carolyn's back of course, and Carol. So yes, so we're going to focus on back, hips. So it's that area we're going to focus on. For a lot of us, we do get discomfort in those areas. Don't forget guys, you just joined us, go grab yourself some kind of band or tie or something. Hello Julie. Okay, so to begin with we're going to start seated and we're going to stay on the floor the whole class, so let's crack on. Looking forward to relax at the end. Yes, me too. So first of all, have this nearby, you don't need it right away. I just want you to sit up nice and straight and then pop your hands back beside you and lean back just a little bit. So you should feel quite comfortable. And we're going to do a little pelvic tilt. So all I want you to do is push your back into the floor, towards the floor, not even into it, and then up. So it's a little flex and a release. Now you could do this lying on the floor if you want to. This is quite a nice one. You can do it anywhere. You could do this sitting in a chair. So doing a little tilt, little release. And when we're doing these stretches today, we're going to be holding, the ones that we hold, we're going to hold them for about 20 seconds. And we're going to do each side once. Now, if you were really thinking, gosh, I want to do a really good stretch, or I feel I need my hips and my back, then you could just do the video twice through. I would say though, don't overstretch. So if you haven't done any stretching since maybe Monday, Tuesday, don't think, oh, I'll do it every day now, twice a day, because you'll end up hurting yourself. So these are just little tilts, tilting through, bringing it back. And I can feel my lower back. As I go back into that move there, I can feel it stretching. Couple more. One more. Good. Bring yourself gently down. I've got a timer on, so to try and make sure that I do stretch us for the right amount of time. We'll see if it works. Let's just see. So this next one, on our backs, and what I want you to do is do a little pull in of one knee to chest, as simple as that. So take hold of one knee, pull it in for me. So you're pulling it in, don't mind what you do with your foot. Other legs nice and comfortable. And every time you breathe out, pull that knee in again. So it's an inhale, exhale, pull that knee in again. Lovely, release that leg down, we're going to go to the other one. So grab a hold, pull it in for me, hold it there, shoulders are relaxed. Can you put it in a bit more? Hold it, so you're breathing, everything else is nice and relaxed. Pull that knee in again. Oh, well done. Good, release your leg down, super. So the next one, just relax your arms down beside you. It's a supine twist. You're going to take both legs to one side and you're going to let the feet stack one on top of the other. Don't mind if your arms are here, it doesn't matter. And again, it's relaxing. So I want you to exhale, let the body soften. Inhale again. Exhale, let the body soften. It is quite tempting to rush in and out of stretches, but sometimes it's really good to let that stretch just happen. That's okay, we're doing well, guys. Okay, tummy's on, everything slowly back to the middle. and then over the other way. Same thing, so my feet are on top of each other. Some of us might find you need to have your foot there. That's okay if you do. But ideally, and then once you're there, relax. So I'm letting my shoulders hang heavy. My knees are stretching right through here. So you can probably already feel there's quite a big stretch going on. Keep it there. Good. Bring yourselves back to the middle. Roll onto your side. Come up to sitting. And our next one we're going to do is a seated QL stretch. Now sit on a cushion, sit with your legs out in front, whatever works for you. Nice and straight. Hand on the floor beside you. Reach one arm up. Now we've done this hundreds of times. As you reach over there, guys, I want you to push down. So this back side here is pushing down, and I'm going to hold. Now it's quite hard to breathe here, so make sure you do. Keep pushing that bottom down on those exhales. Just hold. Oh. Good. Bring yourself up. It's tough, that one, isn't it? When you go the other way, arm comes over, lengthen it, and then push. So did you see how I went from here and I pushed down? So this knee even dropped a little bit to get a proper stretch. QL muscle is here, and it's a very important one for most movement, and it's one that gets very tight in our backs. Breathe in. Can you push your butt down a bit more? Ooh, hold it there. Good, that's brilliant. Well done. Onto our hands and knees now. I'm just going to go into child's pose. So knees slightly apart, head comes down. If your head won't go to the floor, try a cushion. So try putting your head on a cushion. Hands either side, and your head comes down. And again, exhale. If you want to stretch your arms out to make it more of a shoulder stretch, you can. If you prefer your arms there, that's fine. But just let this stretch happen, don't fight it. Breathing. A little bit longer. Brilliant, well done. Bring yourselves up. So those are the basic ones for our back, and now we're going to go a bit more to the hip. So for this one, grab yourselves a cushion, or just have a soft surface, is fine. Oh, you're losing me. My head's disappeared. There we go. So we're going to do a little lunge forward. So I want you to kneel on your cushion. You may have lost my head, but it doesn't matter. Other legs up in front. And I want you to push your hip forward. So you get a stretch there. Do you feel that? If I come closer, will that be better? If that works. Not really sure. Okay, so push your hips forward and hold. And we're aiming for a stretch down that front thigh, and I want you to hold it for me. So it's a nice, really slow class today. Might suit some of us on a Friday. Keep it there. Good, well done. Okay, I'm going to come back a little bit. Change over to your other knee. On it goes. Other leg comes up in front. And again, push your hips. So instead of having your bottom sticking out, you're tucking that bottom under. And the front of that straight, the leg that's got going down to the cushion, front of that thigh is getting a good lengthening through. Hold it there for me. Breathe. Keep breathing. That's it. And this is just going to get into our hip muscles where a lot of us are way too tight. Good. Release that one down. Well done. Okay. Onto our bottoms again. And for this one, we're going to do a seated Piriformis. Now, we do this one often on our back. And the back version is that. And this is where this also comes in. So if you want to, you can do that version. But I'm going to do seated. So legs are straight and one leg crosses over. Bring that leg up. So you've now got kind of a nice open hole there. Shoulders are relaxed. Bring that leg in a bit more if you can. And then we're going to hold this position. Each time you exhale, see if you can shuffle your foot in a smidgen or push your chest forward. And just hold it there. Just hold it there for me. Breathe. The greatest problem with stretching is when people don't relax. And we don't relax because it's uncomfortable, and and therefore the stretches aren't always that great. So I need you to exhale and let the body sink, hips sink down and the chest comes slightly forwards. Hold there. Good. Slide your leg down. Other one comes over. Lean back a little bit to help that leg come up. And again, exhale. Now I've got quite tight hips, so this is sort of stretch that I struggle with a little bit. I know I need to relax. So on the exhale, I'm relaxing and I'm pushing my chest slightly forward to increase the stretch. What a glorious day it is today. It's a day for sitting somewhere where you can see the sky, or better still, go out in it. Good, a little bit longer. Lovely, out you come. Oh. We're now going to sit with our feet together in front of us. Now try and sit upright. If you can work those feet in a little bit, work them in, but don't fall over backwards. And again, you can ease your elbows down into those knees. Now take a breath in. Here comes the hold. Those of you who want to add a little extra, you can lean forward. I'm holding onto my feet slightly and I'm leaning, but I'm trying to keep my back nice and straight. Knees are soft. Don't let those knees lift up. Keep them down there for me. And this is a butterfly stretch. So you want to look like a nice open butterfly, not one that's got its wings in, but one that's opened its wings out. Exhale, can you go a little bit further? And then breathe for me. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So be quite patient with stretching. Good, up come the legs. Oh, give them a little shake out. We're going to roll onto our backs, and this is where you're going to need your band. So all the way down onto your back, I'm going to get my jammy cord, and I'm going to pop it around the back of one ankle. I'm lucky it's nice and long, doesn't need to be that long. Okay, so one leg is bent. You know this one, it's a hamstring stretch. But the nice thing, because we haven't got to lift our bodies up, you can relax your shoulders. Breath in, pull that leg in, and hold it. Now we're going to hold this a little bit longer than 20 seconds because these muscles usually need it. So breath in. Can you pull that leg in a bit more? Hold. The main thing is you're going to try and keep this leg straight. Now I'm not expecting it to be absolutely straight as a die, but as straight as you can manage. A little bit more. Hold it there. I'm hoping you're all thinking, that's tight, in which case we're doing the right thing. Good, okay. Now, other leg. So same idea, band goes around the back, or whatever you've got, belt or tie. You could put it on your foot if you wanted to, so we'll try it that way this time. So nice straight leg. And I'm just using the band to ease that leg across. I'm not pulling down, so I'm easing that leg till I think, oh goodness. Breathe, everybody. A little bit more if you can. Ooh. Now I think at the end of the week we all need a good stretch, especially those of you who've been with me on all the wake up classes, where we have worked quite well. In fact, all the classes we've worked hard, haven't we? It's been a tough old week. Hold it there, a little bit longer. Good, almost done, everybody. Lovely, release that leg down. Go back to your first leg, put the band around the ankle, lengthen your other leg down, and this leg in the air is going to come across my body. I'm just using the band to support it, really. Now, that should feel really quite uncomfortable, and we're getting into what's called the IT band. IT band runs down the side of your leg, and it's kind of like a strip of tissue, very tough tissue, that other muscles join to. And it all gets very tight round there. So I can feel the side of my knee and on the side of my thigh and bottom. Everyone breathe. Okay, back it comes. Oh, round the other one. We're almost finished. I'm finishing with the worst, really, aren't I? So nice straight leg. Other one goes down if you possibly can. And across your body. Oh, so here. That's where your IT band runs. And you might find you're getting it around the side of the knee. because lots of places on this stretch you're getting a good old lengthen. Ooh. Keep breathing. Try not to roll your body so the back stays flat, it's just the leg that goes. Keep breathing. We're almost finished, everybody. Breath in. Exhale. Oh, my foot's going tingly. Bring it back. Down it comes. Oh. Give your legs a little wobble. Have a stretch, everybody. That's our 15-minute, rather thorough stretching session. So we worked a lot on our back. That first section was on our back. And then that next section from the kneeling was about our hips. And I think that's a nice little workout. I've hopefully ticked all the bases there. And now comes your reward, everybody. Your reward, which is the relaxation. So I want you to get yourselves nice and comfortable. I'm going to put my cushion there, I think. Settle yourselves back down. I'm going to choose a couple of tracks that are going to be good. I think I was going to go for that one. Okay, everybody. So, starting with some lovely, slow, deep breaths. Who's that, Beth Clark? Hi, Mum. Oh, that's nice. Mother and daughter's exercising. Lovely. So, get yourselves nice and comfortable, lying on your backs. Close your eyes. So, 10 minutes is quite a long relaxation. And during it, you'll probably find that your mind wanders off. And you'll start thinking about what you're making for dinner or that project for work you haven't quite finished. And before you know it, all the benefits of your relaxation have melted away. So I want you to try to really carefully focus just on your breathing. So as you inhale, count 1. As you exhale, long and slow, that's 2. On your next inhale, as the body lifts, that's 3. And you carry on till you get to 10. And then after you've got to 10, you go back to 1. With your exhales, I want you to try and imagine the body is softening and settling into the floor like you've become twice as heavy. And then on that inhale that follows, the body lifts and lightens. You let your belly rise, your ribs expand, feeling like you're really, really lovely and light. And then exhale and down you go again, sinking and settling. All the muscles allowed to relax and become so heavy as you sink into the floor. roll over onto your side. Bring yourselves back up to sitting. Ah, well done everyone. I hope you enjoyed that relaxation. The class was nice and chilled as well, wasn't it? But a good stretch, which is what we all need. Take a big breath in, reach up. Exhale. And one more. Big breath in, reach up. And exhale. Lovely. Thank you, Jean. Thanks, Ruth. So next week's classes, I'm doing a timetable today. So I've had a few suggestions from people, what they'd like to see. So if there's anything you particularly like, either pop it on here or message me or whatever you want to do. But I will be deciding the timetable sometime today, so sooner rather than later. Still sticking with the same time, so that won't change, but the content can change. So have a very nice weekend, everybody. Yeah, put something in there that you want to do. Might be go for a walk, it might be, oh, I don't know, cook a nice meal, watch a favourite television programme, do a puzzle, sort out your attic. That's what I'm doing. Don't do that if you're on your own. Don't go up in your attic on your own. You feel inches tall, Alison. That's fantastic. Yeah, my hips feel better for that. And I will see you guys all next week. Don't forget, if you want to do any of the classes over the weekend, just access them on the various places. You know how to get them. Yeah, I think we will do this again next week, Beth, actually. I think it's quite nice to have, at the end of the week, a really good stretch with the extra relaxation. So I certainly thought I needed it. So lovely, everybody, and I will see you again next week. Oh, my pleasure, Sam. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Bye.